30? I want to have gone to the Oscars before 30. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna win one, but I'd like to go, at least. I feel like we can make that happen. Hi, I'm Sydney Morgan, and I'm here with 17 for 17 questions. People would be surprised. Every time I meet people in real life, they don't realize how tall I am because usually in my videos, it's just like chest up, and I'm actually 5'10". Sometimes people they have to like double take because everyone says I give 5-foot energy on camera. I don't know how I do that. I mean, let me know. Am I giving 5 foot right now? People are just like, wow, you're tall. I'm like, I know, yeah. A video I did in the beginning of my makeup career was for Crohn's and colitis because I have ulcerative colitis. I drew the purple awareness ribbon on my head and wrote IBD warrior across my chest, and that one resonated with a lot of people within the community. So I'm really proud of how that one turned out. I would want to be Catwoman because I am just a crazy cat lady in my normal life, and if I could just have hundreds of cats around me at all times and also have the abilities of cats, I would love that so much. That's perfect. So when I was 17, I was actually in the hospital doing pretty bad with my ulcerative colitis, and sometimes I felt like, I don't know, nothing would go my way, so I would just say, stay strong, things are gonna get a lot better for you, and just take things day by day. In my horror Shady Grove, I had a scene where I got stabbed in the neck and had to we had a capsule of blood in my mouth, and I had to make sure that I bit that at the right time and hit my hand on my neck to pop another bag of blood over here. And I feel like that's hard to come across. At the end of the day, I think it's so important to treat them like friends, not followers, because I just want them to know that we have a genuine connection and I'm not gonna mislead them. I just wanna be there for them. I would say a big turning point was making the move to LA because I was kind of in my own little world. I'm from Pennsylvania, and that's where I started making my content online. And it was during the pandemic, so I wasn't going out much. And then after the move to LA, I started building out my team, and I was going out in public more, and people were recognizing me, and that was so bizarre to me because I was just hiding in my house in Pennsylvania making content, and then coming out into LA and in this world of influencers was crazy. I don't like the cold, I don't like the snow, and the weather is just perfect all the time. It's amazing. You have to learn to get a thick skin because, especially for acting, it's 95% rejection. And it's not personal, it's just maybe you're not right for that opportunity, and you can't let that affect you and stop you from going on with what you want to do. You need to be strong-minded, and also be authentic to yourself. Do things that make you happy, because at the end of the day, it's not going to be sustainable if it's something that you're not passionate about. When I was going through it, I was trying to look things up online, and there just wasn't a lot out there, let alone from someone who is as young as me, a young woman, looks like me. I was looking up things about ostomy bags when I had to get that surgery, and it was all old men. I feel like there's just such a stigma around it. No one wants to talk about Crohn's and colitis because the symptoms can be embarrassing. So I just really want to be that voice that I didn't have when I was going through it, and if I can help even one person, then I know I'm doing something right. I guess what surprised me is I don't feel that different. I don't know, I look at these people and think wow, their lives must be crazy, but everyone goes home at the end of the day, has to do their laundry and the dishes and stuff, and I think that's crazy. Before I was out in LA or making content online, I would just look up to people and just have stars in my eyes, fangirl, wow. And now it's I go to red carpets with these people, we were invited to the same place. That's so weird. Sometimes I feel like I don't belong. I love Zendaya. I feel like that's a common answer because she's just so amazing and so talented, and I love everything that she does, so I would love to work with Zendaya. I love Euphoria. That's definitely a tough show to act in, and I love watching all the behind the scenes stuff and how actors have to prepare to play roles, and the roles in that show are very taxing on just their mental health in general and just getting into that mindset, but I think it would be a really interesting one. I always pet my cat before I leave my house. I have to tell him bye at least 3 times. His name is Boots. And if I don't tell Boots bye, I will literally get out of my car, go back inside, make sure I tell him bye, say I'm only gonna be gone for 2 hours, I'll be back, I have to let him know. I love my career. I'm just so grateful every day that I was able to turn a hobby and a passion into a career. It's just so fulfilling, and I'm grateful every day that I get to do what I do. There's so much negativity, and I feel like social media would be great if it wasn't a place to tear other people down, or if people were just more themselves instead of this like perfect version of themselves. If people were more real online and spread less hate, it would just be a great place. Like, if I think Be Real was a good platform for that, because everyone just posts exactly when it tells you to, like, and you could just be in bed. Like, you're not outside, like, posing in front of a little palm tree for your Instagram photo, like, living this perfect life, and then you go home and cry yourself to sleep. Like, I think people should be more real online. I like Haley Steinfeld from Motivation. I used to listen to her in high school when I was on my way to track and field meets. I would put on my little headphones, listen to her music, and it was so motivational, and I would just like get in the zone. And then I got there and I was like, let's do this. I'm ready to go. Colorful, bubbly, and weird. I want to go to Bora Bora so bad. It looks beautiful there, but I feel like I want to go there on my honeymoon after I find a man and get married. I want it to be like so special. So if anyone watching this wants to like hit me up and get married, like maybe we can go. I've definitely had other verified people slide into the DMs for sure. I'll open them and usually reply. There are people interesting, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. I loved Taylor Swift growing up. Related so hard to her music. Still do. Growing up, I feel like especially, she got me through some tough times. I feel like we related on a lot of things. And my role model now, I try to be my own role model now, like, and be that for other people. So I'm just trying to focus on myself and what I'm doing to try to be that. Definitely Friends. I love Friends. That's my comfort show. I've watched it so many times and I love it. It always makes me laugh no matter if I'm in a bad mood, good mood. It's just always my go-to and I love it so much. Phoebe, for sure. 30? I want to have gone to the Oscars before 30. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna win one, but I'd like to go, at least. I feel like we can make that happen. My favorite movie of all time is Frozen. I love it so much. It came out and I went to it for my like 11th birthday, I wanna say. So magical for me. If I could be a Disney princess in a film, that would be like peak of my life. That'd be amazing. I love it so much. Olaf is an icon. I went to the premiere for The Adam Project and I saw Ryan Reynolds and Jennifer Garner and got to talk to them, and those two, I've just watched them for so long, and like my parents have watched them. So when I got home and was like, you'll never guess who I got to speak to. I was just like, wow, like they're here standing in front of me, that's crazy. Focus on the consumer, not the competition, because I feel like in the industry, you're always comparing yourself and your projects to other people and what they're doing, and everyone's posting about it, bigger and better things. But I just want to focus on doing the best that I can do and making my audience as happy as possible and putting out the best videos and kind of not worrying about what everybody else is doing and just how can I make myself better. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and 17, and check me out on YouTube, Sydney Morgan, and Sydney Morgan on Instagram, and Sydney_art on TikTok.